The facts about Egypt's last pharaoh Cleopatra with Astral Sagas. Cleopatra, the iconic last pharaoh of Egypt, holds a unique place in history. Despite her association with Egypt, Cleopatra's roots were Greek. She belonged to the Ptolemaic dynasty, a line of rulers descended from Ptolemy I, one of Alexander the Great's generals. In a twist of historical fate, Ptolemy I declared himself Pharaoh of Egypt, setting the stage for Cleopatra's eventual rule. Historians note the irony in the fact that Cleopatra's lineage, although ruling over Egypt, had its origins outside the country. The Ptolemaic dynasty was established following Alexander the Great's conquest of Egypt in 332 BCE. After Alexander's death, his generals divided the vast empire among themselves, with Ptolemy I taking control of Egypt. This laid the foundation for a dynasty that would endure for centuries. Cleopatra herself was a woman of remarkable linguistic talents, fluently conversing in 9 languages. Among these were Egyptian, Greek, and Latin, showcasing her commitment to understanding and connecting with the diverse population under her rule. Notably, she became the first Ptolemaic pharaoh to master the Egyptian language, a decision that likely endeared her to the native Egyptian population. The linguistic prowess of Cleopatra extended beyond mere communication. It was a symbol of her commitment to cultural integration. In a society marked by the coexistence of Greek and Egyptian influences, Cleopatra's multilingualism served as a bridge between different communities. Her ability to speak the language of the common people endeared her to the Egyptian population, fostering a sense of connection between the ruling class and the masses, while Cleopatra's linguistic abilities showcased her intellectual acumen. Her beauty remains one of the most enduring aspects of her legacy. Throughout history, Cleopatra has been celebrated for her physical allure, and her image has been immortalized in literature, art, and popular culture. It's important to note, however, that the concept of beauty in ancient times was not only about physical appearance, but also about charisma, intelligence, and the ability to wield power effectively. In addition to her linguistic and physical attributes, Cleopatra was known for her keen interest in perfumery. She crafted a distinctive fragrance by blending cinnamon, rose, and myrrh, creating a scent that reflected her regal taste and sophistication. The use of perfumes in ancient societies was not only a matter of personal grooming, but also a symbol of status and luxury. Tragically, Cleopatra's life took a dark turn in its final chapter. The story of her demise is closely tied to the political upheavals and power struggles of the time. Cleopatra's relationship with 2 of Rome's most influential figures, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, played a pivotal role in shaping the course of her life. Following Julius Caesar's visit to Egypt, Cleopatra formed a relationship with the Roman leader. Their union resulted in the birth of a son, Caesarion. However, Caesar's assassination and the subsequent power struggles in Rome altered the political landscape, putting Cleopatra and her children in a precarious position. The subsequent alliance between Cleopatra and Mark Antony further intensified the political drama. Cleopatra's involvement in Roman affairs, particularly her relationship with Antony, drew the ire of Octavian, later known as Emperor Augustus, who viewed her as a threat to Rome's stability. The tragic end of Cleopatra's life is entwined with the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE, a naval conflict between the forces of Octavian and Antony. The defeat of Antony and Cleopatra marked a turning point in history, leading to the end of the Ptolemaic rule in Egypt and the beginning of Egypt's incorporation into the Roman Empire. Faced with the prospect of capture and humiliation, Cleopatra chose a dramatic and symbolic end. According to historical accounts, she used an asp, a venomous snake, to take her own life. This act of self-inflicted death was not only a means of avoiding capture, but also a statement of defiance against the forces that sought to subjugate her and her kingdom. Cleopatra's death marked the end of an era in Egyptian history. The Ptolemaic dynasty, which had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries, came to a close. The annexation of Egypt into the Roman Empire signaled a significant shift in the geopolitical landscape of the ancient world. The circumstances surrounding Cleopatra's death have been a subject of debate among historians. Some argue that her suicide was a calculated political move, a final act of agency in the face of overwhelming odds. Others suggest that it was a desperate and impulsive decision, driven by fear and the desire to escape captivity. Despite the passage of centuries, Cleopatra's legacy endures. Her life and death have inspired countless works of literature, art, and drama. The allure of Cleopatra as a powerful and charismatic leader, entangled in the complexities of love and politics, continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. It's important to approach Cleopatra's story with a critical eye, recognizing the layers of myth and historical interpretation that have shaped our understanding of her life. While historical accounts provide valuable insights, they are also shaped by the perspectives and biases of those who recorded them. In conclusion, Cleopatra's life serves as a rich tapestry, woven with threads of politics, culture, and personal drama. Her legacy extends beyond the confines of ancient history, resonating with contemporary audiences who find fascination in the complexities of her character and the turbulent times in which she lived.